Hello again. Now let us look at the next lecture. So we will try and elaborate on our character constant. So we wanted to look at the range and all that of the character constant. So what we will do is we will just try and do a study. So I know up till here I know the size of character is 8 bytes, etc. So let me just look at some more things. So let me just, I would like to find out printf the number of bits in a character. We know that, but we will try and is %d. So now if I want to find out these special things, I need standard identifiers. Anything that is related to the range and the maximum and minimum is declared in a file called limits.h header file. Okay, so we will include that limits.h header file, and then if I now give a macro here, just remember the word macro, let us not worry about what that macro actually means. So let us see what will happen. The number of bits here, when I say character bits, let me compile this code. Okay, I have just said limits h dot, so this is a good syntax error, that compilation is terminated. I need to actually say limits dot h, right? Okay, we'll look at what is a header file and what is the use of header file when we look at preprocessors later. So I do something like this and I get the output. So it says the number of bits in a character is 8 bits. Okay, so that is one. Then let us look at what is the what is called the minimum value of a signed character, right? So for that I will simply say printf the min value of signed character is, okay, we'll do %d. Okay, so for that what we have is we have a macro called schar min. All usually standard macros are in uppercase, so this we have to remember. And since we have min value as well, we will also take the max value. So here we will say max value. Since we have that, so if I this should be more readable now, I could actually say max, right? This is about our signed character. Now what is ch? Is it signed or unsigned? It is unsigned. It is signed because I have not specified anything called signed. Okay, for example, if I say signed ch equal to say a, okay, and then I have something called unsigned, I will not say ch, I will say ch1, unsigned character, I have to say character, signed character, ch2, maybe I will say c. Okay, now when I do this, right, when we run this code, right, the error is no semicolon, right? So this is, I have told you again and again that we need to give a semicolon at the end of so errors are introduced unknowingly, but it is still fine, right? It gives us a skill to debug our errors, right? So again we have an issue, expected expression to be okay, correct. So here I have left out a single quote, right? Alright, so then let us go back and right, so now we have output, thank God. So if you look at this, the minimum value of signed character is -127 and maximum value is 127. Now I have not given anything here, no qualification as signed and unsigned to character, but still it is taken as signed. Okay, all if you do not qualify it by unsigned, it is by default signed. So even if you say signed, it becomes redundant, it's still fine. If I want to really say ch2 to be unsigned, so it has to be given as unsigned. Okay, so this is extremely important for us. Now if I want to find out the minimum and maximum value of this unsigned character, you will see, you will notice a difference, because why it is larger we will see that later. So this is my unsigned. I have to just do un, do the max value, 1 second. So I have to do an un here, I have to do an un here, then so what is my unsigned character? Instead of yes, I will say u char. Okay, so let us run and see this, run this code. Okay, I'll probably make it bigger. So we have an error which says u char max and char min. Okay, so let us look at that. So do we have a u char min? It is nice to look at this error. So it says only once, min char of signed is u char min. So u char min is undeclared, so maybe u char min may not be there. So we will try and avoid this. Okay, we'll try and avoid this. It's not as declarative as we thought. So maybe okay, we will have a u char max, because it's again logical, because we should have had some understanding of this. Now that is because when I say u char min, all unsigned characters or anything that is unsigned in C language, which is of type character, int and long, the minimum value is always 0. So there is no point in me finding it. So that's a good thing. And then the maximum value is something called 255. So it actually doubles up, right? If at all you are now looking at what is called the number of bytes in a maximum number of bytes in a multi-byte character. So this we have seen in a multi-byte character. The number of bytes in a multi-byte character also we can see. So what is a multi-byte character? All that we will see. We actually saw in the previously wherein we say we read AAA and all that. So if you want to now look at the maximum number of max bytes in multi-byte character, if you want to look at that, so for that I think if I remember correctly, it should be mb length max. Hope that this macro exists, right? So I save this code and then let us run this code. Okay, fine, I think it's there. So it is the maximum length in this multi-byte character on this machine. Okay, on this machine it is showing it as 2, right? So let us not worry about it. So this is what it actually is with respect to a character. So now we know how to use our limits.h. we have to include, and which is going to give us all of this. The next on the other types in coming lectures. Thank you very much.